Welcome back to the channel. Today I got a short video on tools, where you can get some good deals, how you can get some job lots of tools fairly cheaply and expand your tool collection without breaking the bank. If you watched my recent video about bluing of the adjustable 10-inch Barco wrench, you will know that I picked up some tools recently from a house clearance where somebody had died and just left some tools. They were free and I've got some good tools there, and I've also recently bought a couple of bits and pieces, a couple of job lots of tools from eBay, and that was a pretty good price as well, so I'll show you those now. From the job lot of tools I got from the house where the person had died, I got this adjustable wrench, which I've already taken apart and got the rust off. I'm going to blue this, and then which is when I'll put all these bits back together. Got the 10-inch Barco adjustable wrench that I refurbished and blued the other day. Got a ball peen hammer, nice small one there, which I've got the rust off the top, and I need to refit the hickory handle that's there. Got a claw hammer and a club hammer. I don't know if I'm going to refurbish the claw hammer. I'll just tidy up the club hammer, put that in my bricklaying bag. Got a couple of hand drills, the Stanley one, which is completely seized up, which I've got to try and free and do a refurbishment on that. A couple of secateurs and an almost brand new brick chisel. Now this is the items I got from eBay. The first item was job lot tools. It was this box here, which is full of tools, and the saw, logger saw. Now this was £11, so it was a brilliant deal. I was only really interested in the saw because I thought that would be a really good refurbishment project, but I'll show you what's in the box. I'll put those out, and also the second lot of tools was the tools that are in the box and the 4 bags underneath this pasting table. Again, I only bought that for one item in particular. That was a vise that was there, but it comes with a lot of other bits and pieces, so let me show you those two hauls. So haul number one came in this box. It's empty now. As you can see, it's a just a pretty disgusting looking box. I might clean it up, I'm not sure. And this is what I bought it for, logging saw. I've had a little look at the saw, a brief look, and most of the teeth are okay, the rake's okay, but I might have to do a little bit of work. I'm no expert on refurbishing logging saws. This will be my first, but I've done a little bit of research. I think I might try and make a good effort at it. Initially I'm probably going to make it just look nice in terms of aesthetics, see how it cuts beforehand and afterwards, see if I made any improvement. It may well be that I need to do a second video on how to sharpen this saw properly. I've been watching some videos, Wrangler Star does some good videos on sharpening tools, especially logging saws, and they're a little bit in depth for me, so I'm a learner. Now these are the tools that come out of the box, the haul for £11. You can see there's quite a lot here. Got a couple of car spanners, both of these are Ford items, don't know if I'll keep those. Bricklaying chisels, see what they're like when I remove the rust. These sort of spanners, wrenches, pliers, tin snips, I'm probably going to keep all of these, as I will with the handheld garden fork and a small ball peen hammer, the spark plug wrench, and the little small marking gauge. Probably not going to cut that, the marking gauge, keep those rather. Marking gauge hasn't got like a brass bevel or anything that slides along, so probably won't be that good. This I'm going to come back to. I'm not going to keep the tape measure or the pliers, they don't work. I don't think I'm going to keep these chisels, they don't look very good. I'll probably just tidy these up, take the rust off, and then give them to someone who doesn't have any tools, help someone, you know, start their tool collection off. Little junior hacksaw and the spanners. I've got every type of spanner you could ever imagine in my yellow handled box down there, so I've got enough spanners that I need. This is an interesting little file. I'm going to try and refurbish this. It's got a file going around in a circle. I've not seen one of those before, going all the way around. I've got a half moon one, so I'm going to try and refurbish that. That could be a good addition to my file set. Scissors don't work. All of these screwdrivers, with the exception of this little standy one, which looks pretty good. I can go in my electrical box if I can get refurbish that up. Okay. A masonry bit, might keep that if it works okay. broken wood bits, a couple of rubbishy old hammers. Not going to keep those. So that was lot number 1, and that was £11. Oh yes, coming back to this. Now this interests me, being a building surveyor. This is made, I'll get it out one-handed, hold on, bear with me. This was made by the Cowley company, and it's an old automatic level. I'm not 100% sure how it works. I think you look through this eyepiece here, and the vision that you see comes out of here. It activates by the tripod going into this hole here and turning it on. It doesn't run on batteries. I'm not 100% sure how this runs, but I'm going to try and stick it on a tripod, see if I can make it work. If not, I'll just keep it as a little bit of memorabilia of a something that was a surveying equipment to interest someone who's a surveyor. Okay, this is the second haul. Gonna have to break this down into 2 parts. This is going to be a lot quicker than the second part. I've got 4 bags on here. There's 1 box left out there that couldn't fit on. Right, I've got a load of plumbing stuff, a couple of funnels. You never have too many funnels, they always come in handy with something. Some plumbing push fit bits and pieces, a pipe cutter, got a plumbing wrench. These are quite handy for clearing blockages. Got a really old like computer, I don't know what you call them, extension cable thing for computers. Got an old rusty old bag. This, I don't know what this is. I think it's something to do with door fitting or door hanging. Not seen one like this before. If you know what this is, please put down in the comments what it is, because I haven't got a clue. Got some old silicons and things like that. They're probably going to fall apart. Looks like they're a load of rubbish. Now this is what I bought it for. £27 this whole lot cost me for the vise. That needs a little bit of refurbishing. It's a bit stiff. It should work, but I'm going to refurbish that. That'll be okay. A cheap rubbishy old Dremel, which doesn't look like it's been used much. A nice drill bit here, an adjustable drill bit. It's a bit rusty. See if that works. Adjustable square. Got a nice mallet there. Box of nails. Some decorating bits and pieces, including some decorating shears. Now they're gold dust, and a really nice heavy-duty decorating wallpaper brush, which is handy because I use my one for tidying up the rubbish and it's all dirty. Record's 4.5 plain and needs a bit of refurbishing, but that's a good addition. I don't think I've got a screwdriver that's got a head on it as big as that, so I might keep that one. Adjustable square here, it's not a very good one. A great big file, I like that. Some scrim tape, some wire wool, got some wedges over here, bag wedges. You can never have too many wedges. Just some more screwdrivers and chisels, which I won't be keeping. Some electrical bits and pieces, a load of bricklaying and plastering bits and pieces, trowels and floats. Probably keep this, maybe the float, it looks like it's been worn in nicely. This thing here, I'll tidy it up for someone else, I suspect. A couple of drill bits there, masonry bits, a couple of bricklaying, don't know what they call them, but they're for the levels, aren't they, for getting your brick level correct. And a couple of whetstones. So that's not a bad, load of rubbish as well, like the locks and stuff. So that's not a bad little haul to start off with. So this is the last of the boxes. We've had 4 bags of haul number 2. This is the box. We've just got a box of extensions, these various electrical bits here. Looks like a ladder clip, always very handy. Well, I've always made those myself. This is a handle for a pad saw. We've got a honing guide here. I don't know how this one works. I have to do a bit of investigation. It's a bit loose, so I'm not sure if that's going to work. We've got a push pin there for panel pins, a couple of handles, some locks. Yeah, who uses these? A keeper key, magnetic lock. Don't worry, if you see my card, don't be checking on my wheel arches because I won't be using it. Carpenter's pencil, always handy. A couple of rubbishy old chisels. Although one of them's from Marples. Oh, it's bent though, that's probably no good. We've got a, I don't know what you'd call it, it's a gouge. A rounded chisel. Probably a bit too short for using on a lathe, I'd imagine. And again, I don't know what this is. This has got like a sharp edge. I think it's probably for cutting tiles or something. It's a retractable blade. Don't know what that is. I think it's probably tiles. More wedges. Never have too many wedges. Some tile cutting bits and pieces. A speed square, which I was quite excited about, but it's plastic, so I'm not so excited about it. The garden hoe, I'll just give that a clean up and I'll put a handle on that, that'll be helpful. A couple of well-used masonry brushes, emulsion brushes, and they look well looked after, they're pretty good. Some place plugs. This is one of the things I was interested in. It's a an oil can, but I've got it, so I'm quite looking forward to using that. We've got some more tile cutting implements, some little snips, might keep those. A small square, now I'll check to see if it is square or not. That's quite good, my one's a bit bigger than that. Another junior hacksaw. We've got a riveting tool and some rivets. Now I haven't got a clue how to use that, so trying to do some investigation. I think this is a putty knife. I'll clean that up. A couple more files. This one is a beast. This is a real coarse file. And another little looks like a radiator brush or just a nooks and crannies brush. So all in all of this stuff, pretty good value. £26, including what I was after. I hope this video has shown you don't have to pay hundreds of pounds to get good deals on tools. I bought one of those hauls for £11, the other one was £27, and the other one were free. So for £37 or £38, something like that order, I've got a really good selection of tools. You know, I've got a replica Dremel that works well, my vise, which is what I desperately wanted, and I've got the, you know, if I wanted to buy a vise on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace or eBay, you'd be looking £50 minimum, and they look quite rubbish, to be honest with you. Yes, I've got some refurbishing works to do on those tools, but who cares? Gives me good content for the next couple of weeks. So take care of yourself, remember to subscribe and like the video, and I'll see you soon. See ya!